Hey, what's going on, guys? Last video, last part of how to transform your body in 90 days, calories and metrics. Well, let's get on the first one really quick. I know it's on the second side, but let's start with this one. It's really short. What metric are you going to use to measure your results? And there's a multitude of metrics, right? When you start with number one, how are you gonna say, hey, Justin, hey, Daniela, I'm progressing? How are you gonna say that? Other than the scale, other than whatever, right, that you usually see. Most people, that's all, the only thing they look at is the scale. So let's just say that's one thing, the scale. Is the scale the most important thing to you of how you're improving? Or is it how you look? If how you look is more important than the scale, I recommend you take weekly pictures. So take pictures every week. And then at the end of the 4 weeks or end of the 13 weeks, whatever, you can look at the pictures, but compare the pictures by, say, week 1 to week 4 or week 2 to week 6. So have a big gap in between so you can see changes. Take the picture in usually the same lighting or in the same environment so it doesn't manipulate anything, right? Number 3 metric, your clothes. So you can measure your results. If this is most important to you, say, hey, I used to be wearing size 32, now I'm wearing a size 40. I see, or what's most important to me is getting back to that size 32 that I used to be in high school or that I used to be 5 years ago. If that's most important to you, then measure your results off of your clothing. How's your clothing changes? Buy new clothes, buy smaller clothes. See that you can, oh, I'm fitting into these jeans now that I never used to fit, because sometimes the scale may say the same thing every week, but 3 weeks ago, you were wearing size 36 pants, but now you're wearing size 32. So you actually are losing weight, you're just maintaining more muscle. Now, that's a good thing, especially if that is your goal, is to maintain muscle. But if your main metric is clothes, stick with clothes. If your main metric is how you look, focus on your weekly pictures, your transformation pictures. If your main metric is the scale, then obviously that's how you're gonna declare most of your results, so focus on the scale. And weigh in once a week, every 3 days. Don't weigh in every single day. It's gonna get kind of, I don't know, repetitive. You can if you want, but it can mess with your mind because the scale may fluctuate on day to day depending on how much sodium you had, maybe water the day previous, or how late you ate. So remember, these are some of the metrics you can use. You can use a metric of compliments. So if people notice you're doing well, obviously don't look for compliments, but if they notice you're changing and they compliment you, use that as a metric. You're like, yo, I'm improving. Now on to calories. Calories, really, really important. This will be the difference maker throughout your entire 13 weeks, how you manipulate your calories in the right way. What I would recommend is every 3 weeks, drop your calories by 100. Now, what is the right amount of calories you should be eating? You can use a TDEE calculator to find your total daily energy expenditure. Or you can do my method, which is multiply your body weight times 14 to 16. If you're super active, 16. If you're not as active and you work in a sedentary job, an office job, multiply by 14. If you're in the middle, you go to the gym maybe 3-5 days a week, multiply by 15. That's gonna be the calorie number you need to consume originally to do nothing, to maintain the weight. To lose weight, I would recommend drop that, right? That calorie number that you got here, which I don't know what that is, let's just say it's 2,000. Drop that 2,000 by 300 to 500. So that put you in the range of 1,700 to 1,500 cal per day. Now, consume this amount per day, as well as make sure you hit the right amount of protein that we just recommended in the other video. And I guarantee you're gonna lose weight. You follow everything I'm telling you, you will get the body you want in 90 days or less, and you will get closer to your dream body. So follow this. Every 3 weeks, drop your calories by 100, right? So by week 3, instead of 1,700, I'm gonna be at 1,600. Week 6, I'm gonna be at 1,500. Week 9, I'm gonna be at 1400. Week 12, I'm gonna be at 1300. Do that. You can progressively lose weight, but remember, you have to get the right amount of protein per day, or you won't maintain as much muscle. You'll most likely just be losing weight, which could be muscle as well, and this could mess with how your body looks and manipulate that. So follow this, super, super important. If you have any questions, DM me. I went through these 5 parts pretty quickly, and use the right metrics to measure your results so you can constantly stay motivated. And there are other metrics, but these are the main ones. So I hope you enjoyed this series. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, DM me, who knows. I really love the feedback. And thank you for watching this video. If you didn't understand anything, watch it again or ask me a question. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.